Welcome back. This is not a call out for a global rally against transgender, but we have to acknowledge from an individual standpoint that being a transgender is unequivocally a form of mental health issues. And the fact that we're embracing it, supposedly, they're one of ours in the United States and America, we seem to do that. And to the extent that we're providing transgender with firearm, we enable them to purchase firearms. And I think this is outrageous. This is a serious problem that needs to be addressed. Now, I'm going to give you one illustration that just occurred when Donald Trump became president of the United States of America. When he won the nominee, you have this transgender that actually grabbed a ice pick. He got so infuriated when Trump became president that he grabbed an ice pick and murdered his own father. Now, just not too long ago, we had that same issue where a transgender walked into a classroom with a firearm and gunned down multiple people. So what we need to acknowledge is this. They're mentally unstable, and the United States has stepped over its boundaries by enabling transgender people to purchase firearms. And I think it's a grave mistake, and that right should be hold back from them. We should withhold that right from them because it's not going to serve the interests of the United States of America, and we're going to end with more issues such as mass shootings and killing a bunch of people or acting erratically, and it's just certainly not acceptable. And we have to acknowledge, and this is the common the sort of denominator between all transgender. They are mentally unstable. Just because they're mentally unstable, we cannot enable them to have the right to purchase firearm. And we have to understand not all even Americans must purchase a firearm. It just no-brainer. In my view, that should be common sense, but it turns out to be not the case. Now, guys, I'm just make that video. I would like to hear your comment on that, and perhaps we have to compel Congress to push legislation that will prevent transgender folks from purchasing firearms. Perhaps they could if they're in their 30s, but most mass shooters that we're having in this country, they have a tendency to be in their late 19s or mid 20s, and most of them, again, they're not necessarily formulated a strong opinions about life overall. But now we're integrating transgender at that age group to purchase firearms, and I think that should come to an end. And Congress must have to do something with regard to it. Otherwise, we're going to end ourselves in a lot of more troubles. Thank you.